Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at how to ask and answer why and how to make excuses. So the word why is expressed by either the word naze or doshite, plus the question in plain form, followed by no or desu ka. For example, why don't they wrap up the souvenirs that I bought in that shop? なぜその店では買ったお土産を包んでくれないんですか? Or どうしてその店では買ったお土産を包んでくれないんですか? So we can see here that the word why is expressed by using either なぜ or どうして. Then we have our question in plain form. So we can see here that we finished with the verb くれない and we finished here with んですか. Now the word because can be expressed by either the word kara or no de. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. We can have a reason ending with any form or tense followed by the word kara. So for example, because of the waste of paper, kami ga muda ni narimasu kara. So we have here our verb and we've simply attached kara to the end of that verb to indicate that we are giving a reason for something or making an excuse for something because of the waste of paper. In our second example, we're using no de. So again, we've got the reason with a verb in any form or tense with no de attached. For example, because we don't have any wrapping paper. 包装紙がございませんので. Now, if we have an e adjective in any form or tense, we also just attach no de to the end of that. For example, because I was unwell, I was absent from school yesterday. 昨日は具合が悪かったので学校を休みました. In this case, the word no de is similar to the word so in English. I was unwell yesterday, so I was absent from school. And finally, when we have a noun or a na adjective, we do the following. We simply insert na and then finish with no de. So for example, because the library is quiet, it's a very good place for study. 図書館は静かなので勉強するのにとてもいい場所です. So here we have our na adjective, which is shizuka, and we've simply inserted the na after our na adjective, and then we've followed that with no de. Again, we could also translate this to be, the library is quiet, so it's a very good place for study. Now, please note that no de tends to be used in more formal situations and in writing for making excuses. The use of des is optional after kara if the plain form has been used before kara. For example, let's compare these two different sentences here. We have the question, どうしてツアーガイドになりたくないんですか? The question there is, why don't you want to become a tour guide? And we have two different ways of responding to this question. The first way, ツアーガイドは朝早く起きなければならないからです. Meaning, because tour guides must wake up early in the morning. Or, ツアーガイドは朝早く起きなければなりませんから. So in both cases, we finished with kara, but it's only in the first instance that we can use des at the end because we've used the plain form of the verb as opposed to our second response where we've used the polite form of the verb. Now, des is never used after no de. If we wish to use no de with the above example, it would be the following. ツアーガイドは朝早く起きなければならないので or ツアーガイドは朝早く起きなければなりませんので So even though we have our verb in the first response in its plain form, we still only finish with no de. So that's about all for this topic, but if you have any questions or comments, please let me know.